Cancer. I'm Mistress Lotus and welcome to your General and Love Monthly Reading. A big shout out to all of my subscribers, new and returning. I want to thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and your shares. And to those of you that have booked private readings with me, thank you guys so much for showing your support. I will be doing a live stream either sometime during the beginning of the month of July. Whenever I go on that live stream, I will be asking some of you guys about what kind of topics you would like me to go over, whether it's about crystals, whether it's about spells, whether it's about everyday situations with your relationships and things like that. So stay tuned for that. For those of you that find that this reading does not resonate with you, I suggest that you guys go and check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And for those of you that are unaware of those signs, I will include the birth chart calculator in the description below. So, let's go ahead and see what this month has in store for you, Cancer. Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, sun, moon, and rising signs? Show me Cancer, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of July 2017. What messages do you have for Cancer, sun, moon, and rising signs? And a Celtic cross, please. And I know last month, man, there was a lot going on for you guys. I had the Tower come up in just about every reading. So here's to a more positive month. Okay, and I also will be doing some live streams talking about narcissism. I've noticed that some of you have been mentioning that you guys have been dealing with those kinds of people. So just to give you guys clarity on that, I would like to share my experiences with you. Okay, so we have one card flying out here. We have the Eight of Swords in the present position. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck because I feel like they're shuffled enough. We have one here that's been left behind while I was in the middle of cutting the deck, so I'm going to put that as the challenge card. I'm going to draw from the top. The recent past is the Hermit. The near future is the Son of Swords. In your conscious thoughts, we have the Four of Chalices. In your subconscious, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. In your advice position, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. In the external factors, we have the Fool. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords, and in the outcome, we have the Three of Swords. So, you know, although it doesn't seem as turbulent as last month's reading, you guys, I do see that some of you are still dealing with the effects of what you guys have gone through last month. So let's go ahead and dive into this. At the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Chalices, so I see some breakups and divorces taking place. I'm also noticing here that we have the Sun in reverse just underneath it. And I feel like there's some temporary depression going on, a lack of happiness, a lack of joy, and a lack of liberation from a situation. Well, if anything, a lack of emotional liberation. I feel like a breakup has taken place. There's a lot of clashing going on. There's a lack of union. There's a lack of harmony within the partnership. And I just feel like this is broken engagements, broken contracts. For those of you that are dealing with just contracts within the workplace, maybe your offer of a contract got turned down and it results in some sort of disappointment or unhappiness. I also feel like with the Sun in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of pessimism here due to this breakup or this ending. And I notice here in the recent past, we have the Hermit here. So maybe some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. But I feel like in the recent past, maybe you guys have pulled back from an individual or just pulled back as a whole. I feel like you guys are being more cautious, more discreet, more observant. But I also feel like you guys are isolating yourselves. Or maybe you guys have been contemplating isolating yourselves and removing yourself, withdrawing yourself from a situation with what could be a Virgo. In the present situation, I see the Eight of Swords challenged by the Devil in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn in particular. But I feel like this Eight of Swords, I think that something is stuck on your minds. You guys are feeling mentally imprisoned. over a situation that could be involving a Virgo, a Capricorn, or just these individuals that have these character traits. But I do feel that either you've turned down a Capricorn's offer, maybe this individual could have withdrawn, and now it's leaving you trapped in your head. But I feel like both parties are reclaiming their power, but mentally you feel trapped. You feel bound to a situation. In the near future, I see the Son of Swords. So I feel like there's going to be some fast communication coming in, but I feel like there are going to be some angry messages. Either you will be sending someone a very angry, temperamental, and fiery message. Maybe someone else could be coming in with this type of communication. Maybe some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like someone is coming in quickly with some communication, and I feel like this person is coming for someone's head, whoever this may be. It could either be you sending in this communication or receiving. But either way, I feel like this is very temperamental. I feel like there is a lot of frustration in this communication here. Fighting words, choice words. In your conscious thoughts, I see the Four of Chalices in reverse. So I feel like there was an offer that you had before you that you were not pleased with. And I feel like maybe someone turned down someone's love offer, or just an offer as a whole. Maybe someone turned down someone's emotional offer, love offer, offer to communicate, something of the sort. There's been a missed opportunity here. In your subconscious position, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is only short-term success. Maybe things were going well with you and whoever this reading is referring to for you. It's only been temporarily successful, but in the end, someone's offer or multiple people's offers have been turned down. Your offer may have been turned down. Someone's coming in with some quick communication, some angry, quick, frustrated communication. Maybe these words that are being exchanged between you and whoever this is referring to could be impulsive words and actions. But it's due to a missed opportunity and something only being temporarily successful. It's not long-term at all. And I also feel like with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the advice position, I feel like this is warning some of you to be wary of codependency in relationships, whether it be financial codependency, emotional codependency, codependency in someone's drug habit. I feel like this is telling you to be wary of that. Maybe this could be an indication that some of you are feeling like you don't want to be single anymore. You're tired of being single. You're tired of being alone. And maybe that could be why you've been stuck in a temporary situation, and it's brought about a lot more heartache and a lot more stress than it's brought about happiness. And I feel like it has something to do with codependency being involved, whether it's coming from your end, the other person's end, or just the dynamic between you as a whole. In the external factors, I see the Fool. So I'm feeling like something external is forcing you to have to take a leap of faith into a new beginning after a completion of a cycle has already taken place. Everything has been finalized. Maybe you even decide to cut away these people as a whole in the near future. And maybe you're communicating, I'm done. This is not making me happy. This is not fulfilling for me. I'm done. I want a new beginning. In your hopes and fears, I see the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're hoping to find mental clarity within a situation that has only been good for a short term. I feel like there's direct communication being exchanged about this lack of long-term fulfillment. This also can represent severing of bonds, cutting off communication, mental clarity, forging forward alone, new beginnings. You're hoping for a new beginning out of a situation that is not good for the long term for you, basically. But I do see in the outcome, whatever has taken place, we have the Three of Swords here. Represents heartbreak, delays, maybe delays in communication, delays in severances, separating, divorces. This could even represent third-party situations. I feel like someone finds out something, something that brings a lot of heartbreak to you. You find out something in the near future. I see you communicating about how hurt you are, how angry you are. And you decide to break up, break it off. Or this person decides to break it off with you. And it results in a missed opportunity. And I feel like with this Devil in reverse and the Eight of Swords, I feel like someone may be having a drug habit. Or someone may be oversexed. Somebody may be experiencing some inner agitation, some egotistical behavior. Maybe they're struggling with the idea of having to reclaim their power and to release themselves from this bondage, this unhealthy, toxic bond. Let me go ahead and clarify these for you. Show me the Hermit. Show me the Four of Chalices in reverse. Show me the Devil in reverse. Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Knight or the Son of Swords. Okay, we have 2 for that. Show me the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have 2 for that also. Show me the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Show me the Fool. Show me the Ace of Swords. And show me the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Mother of Swords. So again, maybe more air energy here. Or maybe this is you just making a head over heart decision about a situation or about this situation. I feel like maybe you're communicating your lack of enthusiasm of starting a new beginning with someone, and you decide that you don't want to communicate anymore. There's been illegal activity taking place, lies, deception, lying, cheating, stealing behavior, and you decide, yeah, we're done with this. Something's not moving forward because you're turning down a new beginning. And usually the Mother of Swords represents someone that has recently been widowed or divorced. Maybe you're communicating with someone who is difficult in nature, someone who is very vengeful, bitter. But I feel like if you're not dealing with someone like that, maybe it's just the circumstances here that has brought on this heartbreak. You've decided to cut it off. Someone's been sneaky. Someone's been lying, hiding, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with stuff. I even see the High Priestess at the bottom here. I even see a secret has come out. Somebody's secret has come out. Secret of trying to hide something. Somebody got exposed, and it resulted in a turn down new beginning, a separation, a severance of bonds, and a lack of forging forward. In the recent past, with the Hermit, is clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yep. So Ace of Cups in reverse. This talks about feeling unwanted and undesired. It could be a Virgo for some of you. Feeling unloved, feeling an emotional blockage, a lack of loving energy. A lot of insecurities here. In the present, with the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Swords, it's clarified by the Temperance in reverse and the Seven of Chalices in reverse. So the Seven of Chalices in reverse, I feel this card talks about coming out of a time of confusion. I also feel like this is coming out of a time of having a lot of choices. Maybe you find out someone else has had a lot of choices, so you decide to remove yourself from a deceptive situation. You're coming out of a time of confusion. I still feel that something is emotionally draining, though. I feel like there are a lot of emotional blockages here. Imbalance, excess. Somebody is over drinking. Somebody is overindulging in drugs and sex. Just overindulgent. Egotistical behavior. Someone having a lot of options. Emotional imbalance. There's a lack of healing with this situation due to someone's imbalance. In the near future, with the Son of Swords, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. So obviously, there's something going on within the family, potentially. Because this could represent broken homes, broken marriages, instability within the home, instability within your relationships, and instability within your finances. This is a feeling of loneliness. I see completion on the way, though. Whatever result the situation ends up in, it's going to end with a completion. But you have somebody very egotistical in your midst. Someone extremely insecure. There are a lot of delays with your progress here, whether it be within a family situation or a financial situation. There's a lack of progress. Someone is falling from grace. There's a lack of success and a lack of abundance in this situation here as a whole, energy-wise, financially. I mean, and I guess that's why there's someone coming in with some choice words. In your conscious thoughts, we have the Four of Chalices in reverse, clarified by the Magician. So yeah, so obviously this is all about willpower. You've turned down someone's offer. I feel like this is you turning down the offer. This is you trying to manifest a new beginning into your life. Something more successful, more abundant. You're forging forward. Cutting away the fat. And your subconscious thoughts with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, another three. So I feel like maybe you found out about someone else. Maybe you found out someone was just self-serving, stingy, greedy, materialistic, someone not wanting to work together as a team, lack of regard for skills. Maybe something has been going on in the workplace for some of you. There's a lack of teamwork. There's self-serving, greedy bastards in your midst that have been bringing about a lot of deceptive energy, a lot of chaos and imbalance to your home situation and to your work situation. Even emotional partnerships or relationships as a whole, I feel like there's a lot of instability within that as well. And the advice position with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Hierophant. So I'm seeing that since this card is here, you're looking for something traditional, like a marriage. You're trying to do everything right, abide by the rules. This is focusing on your family even. I feel like there's codependency within a marriage or within an institution, within a government situation, or within an organization. Maybe something has been financially draining you. Or maybe there's codependency within a marriage. And the external factors with the Fool is clarified by the Daughter of Swords. So yeah, there's some news coming in, for sure. There's some news coming in. Someone has either been spying on somebody. Somebody has been seeking justice. Maybe that's what they're communicating. They want the truth and they want it now. Maybe this is you cutting away an individual that this reading is referring to. Maybe you're cutting ties with a financial situation, walking away from the workplace. Maybe you're discussing some ideas about a new beginning with someone. In your hopes and fears, I see the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. So I see a lot of Pentacles here. Maybe you are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe this is a financial or family situation, someone in your family. Maybe you're hoping to exchange some direct communication with someone, but I feel like there's only been a temporarily successful situation within a family situation as well, due to somebody's greed and materialism, due to someone being self-serving, and due to someone not wanting to work together as a team. It results in someone's opportunity getting turned down, or a lost opportunity to communicate with someone. Maybe you've received bad news about someone within the family. Maybe you're fearing that you've lost the opportunity to communicate with this individual or to find clarity in this situation. In the outcome with the Three of Swords, it's clarified by the Wheel. So definitely completions are taking place. And I feel like separations are also taking place. There's a lot of instability within the home and within the workplace. And within your loving partnerships. I see third-party situations. I see a lot of insecurity here, a lot of deception, a lot of lies, a lot of greedy, self-serving, narcissistic behavior here. And it ends in a separation, in a completion. So let's go ahead and see what oracle messages I can give you guys to help you work through this. So I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle deck as well as the Moon Phase oracle deck. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle first. I'm going to do 3 cards for that, just to try and give you some insight on how you can work through the situation here. Because, I mean, like I said, for last month's reading, you guys have gone through some pretty explosive things within your partnerships, within your financial situation, within your home situation. And maybe now that this separation has been either finalized or is about to be finalized, maybe it'd be best to find a way to work with those energies to help transition a little bit easier. Okay, so let's see what these have to say. Gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? What advice do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of July 2017? So we have 2 cards flipping here. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? I feel like that one at the bottom wants to come out. And then we'll read the one at the bottom of the deck as well. So what we have here is, the bottom of the deck, we have the Dragon's Duel. The next card we have is the Camel Boy, the Resting Tree, and the Spiral Dancer. Okay, so these are pretty cool, you guys. The artwork here is like photos that they've taken and they've just been enhanced. So hopefully you guys will enjoy me using these. So the first one that we have is the Dragon's Duel. So this is the card of inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. This says the Dragon's Duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is what we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call to you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. Okay. The next one we have is the Camel Boy. So this card says small steps and asking for help. This says when the Camel Boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The Camel Boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and to expect to get it. The Challenger says the Camel Boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with mundane chores. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry any more quickly. This is the time to chop wood and carry water. Attend to your home, wash your car, and declutter your closets. A spring cleaning is in order. You may also need a spring cleaning of your thoughts. Meditation would help too. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic, and always when you've stopped trying to do it all at once and all by yourself. Another message is a warning to stop attempting to accomplish everything single-handedly, expecting that no one will ever come to help. Try letting them. Now is the time to relinquish control. Okay, the next one we have is the Resting Tree. Okay, this card says patience and stillness. The resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now, and it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. The resting tree appearing as a challenger asks you to consider if you're so frenetic that all you can think about is how stressed you are. Running around and overdoing anything only makes you into a human doing, not a human being. This is a sign to be careful, or you may become physically ill, or at the very least unable to enjoy your life. Be still. It's time to meditate and take time out, or you'll make some mistakes that you may regret later. Don't worry, all those things you're trying to manage will still be there when you're ready to move forward again. Only then will you have a clearer head with which to think. And the final one we have is the Spiral Dancer. So this says, the spiral dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing, and magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead at this time. Make sure to let others know that you're open. Always remember that relationships are mirrors and will show you the past, the present, and the potential future. All relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions. All of the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The spiral dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. This is as the challenger. It seems as if you're getting caught out of breath, going in the wrong direction. Sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune that you find yourself out of step with everyone else. Perhaps now's the time to regroup, sit down, and rest for a while until the rhythm calls you to the dance again. The spiral dancers is a gentle one, so be still and know that you're always loved. If your question is about a relationship, don't be too assertive now. This is the time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show his or her true nature to you. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out and observe. Okay? And let's go ahead and see what we have for the Moon Phase Oracle. Okay, gods and goddesses, dear universe, dear spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of July 2017? Show me what messages you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of July 2017. Okay, gods and goddesses, give me 3 cards for the advice that you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Wow, okay, we have 1 flying. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? Okay, that one wants to come out. Okay, I didn't feel anything from that one. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck here. Alright, draw from the top. And at the bottom of the deck we have the full moon. Nice. Fulfillment. The next one we have is the last quarter, the release card. The second we have is the sage moon, purify. And the third is the first quarter, to ignite. So let's see what these have to say. We'll do the full moon first. I embody my magic, I embody my womb. I embody the power of this full moon. The luminous full moon is a wonder to behold. She emerges at the sunset, large, round, and voluptuous. There is more marine and animal activity in nature. Creatures are awakening, wildness is blooming. There is an awakening in the ocean of your cells. The waters in your body are churning like the ocean, created by the pull of the full moon. Honor the strong emotions rising up to the surface. You are in high tide. Everything is amplified right now for good or bad. You're being asked to fulfill your desires, or if they have been, bask in this new state of being. Completion is yours, but remember this opportunity will not last long. The full moon allows only glimpses of her power and magic. Imitate the moon and embrace the mystery within you. Let her live through your cells and embody the magic expressed through your unique luminosity. Surround yourself with other wild magical beings and howl at the moon together. The magic you build will create more fuel to fulfill your desires. Reversed, your emotions are on overdrive. Do not work against the currents of your energies, because that will only drain you further. Give yourself compassion and a break. You cannot be everywhere and everything to everyone. Fulfill what you want to fulfill. Come back into your body with a bath or stand under the moonlight and breathe. You will find your center once again. Some key words for this one says perform a full moon ceremony, take a salt bath, cleanse and charge your crystals, and decks under the moonlight. Draw down the moon into your body, step into compassion, honor your energy, and celebrate with your tribe. So the next one we have is the last quarter. Okay? This says, in the earth I bury the heavy burdens I carry. I release this toil into the soil. The last quarter moon marks the threshold to the earth realm. Deep wisdom and magic await you if you traverse deeper into your spiritual terrain. The energy of the moon is deeply waning at this time. In order to turn inward, you must unload the burdens that keep you stuck in your ego. The earth realm is slower than the rest of the elements, but for good reason. There's deep wisdom and reflection in rest, purposeful slowness, and stillness. However, if you do not take time to release your worries, troubles, mundane tasks first, you can become stuck in the mud. What is holding you back? What can you not seem to shake off? Give it to the earth. This can be a literal act of burying an item, say for Gaia, in the ground, or visualize your energies soaking into the earth and being transformed. You will feel lighter, peaceful, and relieved. This is also a great time to wrap up any loose ends you have been meaning to get to. You will now be prepared for the magic that awaits you in this waning phase. Shadow side. You're stuck in the mud. The more you hold on to your worries, the mud will harden and bitterness will make you rigid. Break the mold. Know that you will be safe and happier if you release and let go. The next one we have is the Sage Moon. Okay. This says, strip the deep layers of your heavy soul and allow yourself to become weightless in the present moment. Light sage, and as the smoke rises, let your troubles float away into the infinite abyss. Take responsibility for your actions and forgive yourself and others. There is light at the end of the tunnel waiting to reveal your next step. Walk through this door, let the light shine through you, and break you open. As you prepare for this new chapter, take time to really release what no longer serves your spirit. Breathe into your heart space new possibilities. A purified spirit crafts a purified intent. Shadow side. Stagnation and heaviness burden your spirit. Are you holding on because you are afraid of the unknown? Shedding is needed for new growth to take root. Focus on self-love and nourishing your soul. This will ease the stress and soften the load you're carrying. And the final one we have is the first quarter. So this one says, I activate the fire within. My dreams are alive. Let the magic begin. The moon has arrived at the second major turning of the cycle. The first quarter moon is here to help your swirling dreams become reality with passionate focus. Take a moment to check in. Are you ready to create bold new paths? How is your personal current of energy flowing? Now is the time to step into outward expressions. The wisdom you have learned thus far can be the fuel to ignite your actions. If you have made your to-do list already, start crossing your items off. The fire of the waxing phase will propel you forward. Work with your solar chakra to balance the solar and lunar energies within you right now. This will help you align with the fiery lunar energy of this phase. And yes, lunar energy can be fiery. Now is the time to really pursue your passions and ignite your energy. Shadow side. Is your energy low right now? Do you feel disconnected from your passions and desires? The first quarter asks you find your personal balance. Either your sacral chakra or solar chakra is out of balance right now. Allow your energy and intuition to guide you. Well, there you go, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And let me know in the comments how you guys like the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Also, keep in mind that I will be doing a live feed soon on YouTube, so everybody stay tuned for that. And I will be answering all of your questions. So I would love to see you guys there. And until next time, peace and love.